relaxed. How you feeling anyway, man?
Oh, relaxed.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna float on out of here.
How's your back feel?
Back's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
No,
Neck, everything.
yeah?
Yeah, I feel relaxed.
Yeah, you look pretty sure.
I feel stoned, man.
Yeah, so what was the thing that really made you come here and, get treatments and shit from me?
Definitely had a bulging disc in my neck.
Right.
Yeah. What happened was the C6 and C7 was protruded, and it was crushing a nerve. Sent a shockwave down my arm, and my left arm was numb. It was painful.
Was that?
Yeah, very painful.
For
Yeah,
how long?
constant pain. I had that for about 6 months. Some days worse than others, but depended how. It was all dependent on how I was treating my body, I guess. Yeah.
And did you take painkillers then?
Yeah. There was a time when I was on painkillers for 2 weeks when it was really serious.
Who did you go see to try and get it sorted?
Firstly, acupuncture. Tried about 4 weeks of that, combined with other massage, some chiropractor. Although when I found the disc was protruded from MRI, I deleted chiro.
Yeah.
Tried stretching, but I was in so much pain I couldn't stretch. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah. So how was it affecting you?
Well, I was depressed from the pain. Couldn't do much at work. I was pretty useless on the tools, and being a builder was pretty hard.
Yeah.
I've got 2 young kids, and not being able to play with them, get out and play with them, and
Was that bad?
it was that bad. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
That sucks.
yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
Yeah. I was getting a massage once a week,
Yeah.
and
For
like
how long?
hour massage at a time.
For how many weeks did you do that? Yeah.
6 months from when it all started. Once a week, once a fortnight, was always there. Pain was always there. Yeah.
In how many treatments did it take you from what I did, you reckon?
3 on the first treatment. I noticed a massive improvement, and was in shock because I just didn't expect. I didn't expect that, and by the 3rd treatment, I was pain free. But whatever you shifted in the first massage, I felt it in my body. Something shifted in my body, and something let go, and my neck felt a lot better. Yeah. It got easy it got better over that 2 weeks, I guess, and then I came back for the second one and it just got better. Yeah. Awesome, all right. Pretty happy customer. My name's Mark McDonald, and I'm a builder by trade. A happy builder now. Did you get that?
Yeah. I'll put that in. Okay, you're about there. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Okay, good day everyone. Today we've got Mark McDonald here, who's been a client of mine for a few years now. Initially Mark came to me because he had bad, really sore neck, right? It was bad enough that you're on morphine.
Yeah, yep.
That's hectic.
And booked in for an operation.
Okay.
To get it fused, yeah.
And another friend of his has come to see me since, and he said that how he described how bad it was for Mark at one point. He said that he went to Mark's house one day, and Mark was he said he was in this position, like that. He couldn't move in a chair like this, and he was crying. And then he came back 2 days later, and he said Mark was still in the same position. So it was heavy, yeah?
Yeah.
And he never told me that.
Didn't I tell you that?
No, he said it was heavy, but that was
for 2 weeks.
heavy.
Who told you that?
Steve.
Steve, okay, yeah, true, he came and see me, yeah.
So how long were you like that, did you say?
2 weeks. Couldn't
2
move.
weeks?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
mate.
Well, I could move, but every time just sent that shock. It was pinching the nerve, and the pain was just excruciating. So that was it just took the pressure off the nerve when I was like that. Yeah.
That's so heavy, man.
It was heavy, yeah, it was hard. Yeah, I used to see an osteo but never kept it at bay. It just got to a point, it was over a kind of a 2-year period where it started and then it progressed and it just got to the point where I was in that position. I couldn't move. And then that's when they put me on the heavy painkillers, which relieved the pain for me enough to see, that's right, so there was a physiotherapist who suggested a few exercises which didn't really help. Ones where I just pushed my chin back and head up, and I had to do that sort of religiously each day. But it didn't really
get rid of it.
I was in so much pain I couldn't do hardly any of that. Really.
There's another client of mine who's a builder as well, and he referred Mark, and Mark was kind of like, no, I've tried that stuff, and he was, he goes, I'm getting an operation, I've tried, that's not going to go away, and he just kept just going, look, just go see him. So then Mark came around, and that first treatment I gave him was a really deep massage. So I guess in most cases also the difference is that someone who you went to see, if you went to see someone with that kind of a situation, they'd in most cases be kind of probably a bit hesitant to do anything that was too aggressive, probably really scared to do anything much, and especially around that area. Not that I'd encourage anyone watching this to, go, if someone comes in with something similar to Mark, to just go to town on someone with deep tissue massage and not be aware of being able to make it worse at all. But the thing that helped Mark so much was a deep tissue massage. It was and then after that first treatment, you said that it was about 80% better.
Felt relief, definitely.
I remember you even said that you were kind of like, you didn't really want to say anything because you were kind of like, it might just come back. You were that kind of stoked. You didn't even want to kind of think about it.
It was too good to be true, really. I was blown away at the whole experience, but it was the start of a whole experience, really. A lot's happened since then. But so really, you said that after the first treatment, most of it got shifted. Second treatment, started believing it might work.
And then you cancelled the appointment after which one? You cancelled the operation after which massage?
I think about the third. Third or fourth,
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe the third.
I
don't remember now.
Okay. Cool. Let me just pause it and start again. Okay, so even though we've had, I've helped Mark in this situation where I've saved him, how much of that operation it cost you as well?
About $5 or $6 grand, I think.
Okay. So saved him $5,000, then saved him really having 2 vertebrae in your neck fused and a disc removed. I mean, I can't really imagine how bad that could be in the long term. What do they say are the potential side effects of that stuff?
Well, they go through the front of your neck, keyhole. They can't guarantee that you'll be able to talk after it. Like, you could lose your voice during the operation because it's so close to the voice box. And I think they couldn't give you there was some statistic of a success rate of no pain and it's a fix, but I mean, I was clutching at straws. I just knew I couldn't go on the way I was, and I was willing to do whatever it took. So when the massage worked, I was wrapped.
Cool. So really, I mean, the whole thing about it is that they couldn't guarantee anything. It was a fully risky operation, and then just dealing with that. What did they have some sort of a recovery idea? Did they say
6 weeks, no movement?
Okay.
Neck brace, and then it'd probably be after that would have been a whole lot of recovery, wouldn't it? Physio.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Just be a nightmare. Yeah.
Okay.
And probably the start of some other ailment, really.
I reckon that. I'd hate to see what would happen to you if you did that. Anyway, so even though we've done that, and I'm not saying I've done it, it's we've done it. I always, Mark really really gives it all, you know, his best when he's here. He's working hard. He's trying to relax. We're working deeply, and he's trying to, you know, help me relax his muscles by trying to breathe, really focusing on letting that tension out. But so, how do you feel when you don't have, like, you know, if you're not regular now that you know what your body's like? I mean, there's probably so many things you notice, but what's sort of the first thing you notice? Is there anything like?
Yeah, I get tight and tense in my body. Stressed a lot easier.
Yeah.
I run at a high stress level with work, so
yeah.
I notice that, and then I tense up and things get tight, and it's just a snowball effect, really. Then start eating bad, stop exercising, like just.
And get more shitty and easier to kind of
snap.
Yeah.
And disconnected.
Yeah.
You know, which is one thing. You know, a really important component of massage is it brings me back in my body. Therefore, it has a flow-on effect. When I'm present in my life, things seem to happen the way they're meant to.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. No, big time. What else could we say?
It nurtures the spirit.
That too.
It does. Yeah. It's awesome.
And what else is there? Anything else you kind of think that? Because I can edit this, it doesn't really matter. You know, I'll be chopping bits. Anything else that you know? There's so many fucking things we've kind of said over the time. You know?
It is. Yeah, it's a journey. It is a journey. I found it a journey. Like, it's part of my spiritual journey too. Is massage and being present in my life, come back to my body, and you know, nurturing myself. It's like a caring thing to do for myself. It's part of my life program.
Yeah, well, I guess, you know, a lot of guys. I mean, you know, not to say that, you know, not to make it a judge everyone or anything, but you know, most guys, especially in your kind of work, tradies, they don't do that sort of thing.
No,
you know?
they don't.
You know,
won't let anyone touch them.
Yeah. And then the whole thing also with massage, it can soften someone up, from what I know. You know, not just the muscles, but it just softens you up. You know what I mean? Makes your heart, you know, softens your kind of heart, makes you. That whole thing comes with the awareness of your body. You know, you become softer. You almost sort of a more yourself, where you're not acting through that. You know, all that kind of whatever it is that's going on around you when you're not present, and you do get stressed, and you know, you're not so grounded. So.
Well, there's one good example is Dan, who started as a carpenter that works with us, and he started massage a month ago.
Yeah.
Completely different person.
Yeah.
You can notice a change in him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him smile so much in the whole time I've known him, which has been about 10 years.
Are you serious?
I've definitely.
Wow, that's sweet.
Yeah. He's just got a bit of a spring in his step, and you can tell he's just not weighed down with whatever was sort of his body was carrying before.
Yeah, that's good, man. It's good to hear that.
Yeah.
I love hearing that shit. Cool. All right, well, now I'm just going to do some massage on Mark. So we'll be cutting and chopping from bits and pieces. But yeah, I just want to thank Mark a lot. You know, it's been a really good experience for me to work on him. He's been dedicated. He's been coming to see me every week for about 3 years. So in that time, he's learned a lot. He appreciates it. I appreciate it. I've learnt a lot. So yeah, it's been a really amazing kind of thing for both of us, I reckon. You know? So we've both learnt a lot from it. So yeah, thanks, mate.
Thank you.
No worries.